G'day scrappers. Well, cold, miserable day today. Too wet to go out street scrapping. I was planning on going. It's Sunday, so I didn't get a chance to go. We've had over an inch of rain, so yeah, it's been quite miserable. So all I've been doing is scrapping out and catching up on a lot of my stuff. So it's been pretty good actually today. Over the past few days I've been just focusing on scrapping and just clearing all my stuff, a lot of the old PCs and all kinds of things. Yesterday I went and done a scrap metal run, and this is what I've managed to do today. So just more PCs, more of these surveillance boxes, and yeah, so I'm really getting down and it's looking good. Tomorrow I've got an eWaste pickup, so not me, but the my eWaste buyer is coming to pick up all my boards and stuff like that I'm selling. So these two are just low grade boards, and just trying to empty out a lot of things, get my bins back. There's laptop and server boards here, more low grade, as well as power supplies. There's hard drives buried down there somewhere. Here is all my motherboards that I'm getting rid of, so they'll go. And these are the mid-grade peripheral boards, so about a half a kg of them. So yeah, I'm going to be able to catch up and get rid of a lot of stuff. I've had out the back, all my boxes collapsed again because they got wet early on this morning. Luckily these boxes haven't collapsed yet, but I've got to get rid of at least a top level. It's only mostly because the rain has been coming from the other side of the wall, so in that direction, so it hasn't really hit them. If we got northerly rain, they would have been probably on the ground as well. But I got still I've been getting rid of a few of these DVRs, and luckily these are all still in their plastic, how I've left them. So yeah, the DVRs are turning out to be really good. They're they're 4 terabyte DVRs, so most of them are 2 terabytes, and then there's also 4 terabyte hard drives. And so yeah, aside from PCs, here's a DVR here. I'll just show you what they kind of look like inside. So that's them there, and as you can see, there's 2 terabyte hard drives, and there's actually 4 hard drive slots. So what I'm going to do is build 2 for myself, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to put 4 2 terabyte hard drives, or maybe wait till I get another 4 terabyte one in the pile, because I think there's quite a few 4 terabytes. It's only got one 4 terabyte hard drive. So what I was thinking of is building it up and putting 4 terabyte hard drives and making it a 16 terabyte DVR. So just not that I need a DVR, but I thought I might just keep 1 or 2 for myself, just and load them up with hard drives. I'm just not sure whether the actual board will be able to handle 16 terabytes. So, but because there's 4 slots, it should handle 8 terabytes. So I might just put 4 2 terabyte hard drives in there. But because these systems are brand new, obviously the hard drives are brand new too. So obviously I'm not going to scrap them out, but I'm not going to sell them either. I'm just going to keep them for data recovery, well, data backup anyway. When I want to back up all my old videos and stuff like that, you know, I use these as backup. So they'll be good. But firstly I'll keep all the 4 terabyte ones. So that's the actual board of the DVR, and here there's a slot card that goes in here. So that's all right. And there's a little backplane board. So this whole board has actually got also got some gold fingers there. And what I found really interesting are these capacitors. I reckon they're really cool. So obviously they're connected to the power board. So that's a little power board there. I'll keep a few of them from the ones that I scrap out anyway. But the real interesting thing is these capacitors, and just how they're in a pack of 10 like that. They look really interesting, and they're HCD 215. So I'm not really sure, the size of the capacitors, but I reckon they just look really cool, and they're sort of like one upside down, one straight, one upside down straight. And yeah, I've just never seen them strapped like that in a pack of 10 and being separate from the actual board. And so obviously they connect up with the power supply unit, and just really cool and interesting. And yeah, so I'm definitely going to keep some of these. I don't want to get rid of them until I work out, whether they're any good, or what use they could be. Being in a pack of 10 like that, and it's got nice wire with a nice plug on it, so it's all sort of ready to go. Yeah, and that's the board itself, and it's only got a silicon BGA chip, but got some tantalum capacitors, and it's got some okay BGAs here. But yeah, overall it's probably, I'd say it's equivalent to like a server board. That's probably what I'd get for it. It's not quite telecom grade, but it might go as a server board because it doesn't have any junk on it. It's all just chips and stuff. So yeah, but really nice gold pins. So I'll just work out what I want to do with these. I'm not sure, because they're also going to have fingers there, and yeah, but that's just what I'm doing today. Scrapping out PCs and DVRs, and keeping all the brand new hard drives, and just working out what I'm going to do with the rest. But I'm definitely going to be making up two batches or 2 DVRs for myself. I'll probably load one with 4 2 terabytes, and then load the other one with 4 terabytes. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. But yeah, so unfortunately I haven't had a chance to go out and do any street scrapping. I wanted to go out there today, being Sunday. I thought, it's going to be a good day to do some street scrapping, but it was just too wet, and hasn't stopped raining. It's only just stopped raining now for a little bit, but it's very windy and cold. I had a box collapse here early in the morning. A lot more collapsed, so I got rid of about 20 boxes, scrapped them out, and even I ended up with a lot of cardboard. So I've even taken cardboard to the recyclers, soaking wet. So I've got rid of that. And yeah, I've just got to catch up on these DVRs. I've got them sort of stacked on top of bins, and at the back, and in the garage, and pretty much everywhere. And I mean, it was only yesterday afternoon I had this empty barrel, and it's already full, packed in really tight of wire. That's how much I've been scrapping, and haven't had time to sort stuff out properly. So I've got all little brass bits and plugs and tantalums and all kinds of stuff in there, all mixed up. Got to sort all that out. But yeah, so I'll be going out street scrapping tomorrow morning. I don't think it's going to rain tomorrow, so it's going to give me a chance to go out there and have a bit of fun street scrapping. I'm going to do a really quick one, because in the afternoon I got my board buyer coming over to pick up all the e-waste, and here we go, it's starting to rain again. Yeah, so it'd be good to get rid of all this e-waste, all these boards, power supply units, and empty out all my bins. The batteries are building up from the surveillance systems. There's about 120 here now, still got so many more. And yeah, I want to try and get through as many of these DVRs today and finish off some of these PCs. And oh, it's starting to rain again. And yeah, we've still got 6 or so microwaves here that I can't scrap out yet because I like to use them for putting steel in little bits and pieces, so I just got to do them as I need them. Haven't touched any of these Acer Veritons yet. Whole bunch of keyboards up here that I still got to get through. I'm getting wet. Still got more cable, and all these bins that you see around the back here and them tubs, well, most of them are all filled with surveillance stuff, so it's just chock-a-block, and they're all little packaged things. But yeah, it's just been so wet and miserable this weekend, so yeah, unfortunately haven't gone out and scrapped anything or done any street scrapping anyway. But well, you know, I had to start getting on top of all this scrap, so you know, it's given me a good chance to do all that now, and it's been really good. I'm pretty happy with what I've processed so far in the last couple of days. And yeah, should have seen the load of cardboard that I took out today to the recyclers. Heaps of cardboard. So yeah, I'm really happy. So I've got enough room here now to start loading up with more scrap. Once tomorrow comes, these bins will be taken away. I'll have all this empty space. I just got to tidy up a few things here. Got a really interesting, soaking wet, but it's a Nortel what is it, digital key service unit. So it's like a telephone connection sort of system with all this sort of stuff. That just came in from a pickup the other day. I was, yeah, just didn't get a chance to get it in out of the rain, but it doesn't matter, I'm just going to scrap it out anyway. And yeah, finally gotten rid of a lot of these PCs and only got 8 sitting there to scrap out today. And yeah, just catching up on a lot of stuff, so it's really good. Really happy. And yeah, just cash in on these motherboards, and it'll be good to have some fresh empty cages and get a bit of cash for this, and you know, keep the cash flow rolling. We've got a whole bunch of cast aluminium. There's a lot of mounts for cameras, all kinds building up. But, yeah, so I'll just finish off this DVR now, empty out, and do this microwave, so I've got some scrap steel space. And I'll yeah, I'll catch you probably tomorrow or the next day after I do tomorrow's street scrap, and it should be good. I'm just going to go pretty flat out first thing in the morning, pick up as much scrap as I can, and you know, get a bit of cash for that as well. All right guys, well, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you in a couple of days.